Guys, I absolutely hate videos, but I'm super happy with how things are working for us. So I was like, okay, you know, kind of felt like my duty to do it for you guys, because genuinely it has solved a lot of issues for us.
This is Ola. Ola is the co-founder and owner of Xanadu Surf and Yoga in Lombok. We sat down with her to pick her brain on running a surf and yoga business, and especially how Bookinglayer helped her do it. Here is what she had to say.
My name's Ola. I'm the co-founder of Xanadu Surf and Yoga Retreats. Those are 2 surf and yoga hotels based in Kuta, Lombok, Indonesia. Our smaller property is 6 rooms, bigger property 14 rooms, and we specialize in surf and yoga experiences all year round. We basically at the beginning had too many systems. The booking process was not automated. We did not have email automation, so everything was flying around and it was very difficult to know what's what. We had a separate system for invoices. We had a separate system for check-ins, a different system for waivers, different system for online bookings and inventory management. So as you can imagine, there was so much information flying around that it was very, very complex to manage. Word of mouth was very important for us, but also the fact that Bookinglayer is one of very few platforms that specializes in surf-oriented surf and yoga businesses. And Bookinglayer seems to understand the challenges and the needs of businesses like ours. That was the thing that made us decide to choose Bookinglayer. It all comes down to having information in one place. So starting from not having to search for information about the guest in multiple places. Before we had to check their dietary requirements in one system, check their booking information in another system. If there was a waiver required for a surf-related stay, we had to dig through another system to check whether a waiver was signed or not. At the moment, everything is in Bookinglayer, so for us it saves us a lot of time. Time-wise, I can tell you that we don't feel like we're sitting in the booking system at the moment. Before we were sitting in the systems all the time. Right now, we kind of feel that the bookings are done by themselves. When they arrive, they're already checked in, they already have paid their bill, they already have signed their waivers, so we can only serve them a welcome drink and take them to their rooms, pretty much.
So you have more time in the water than...
We definitely have more time in the water. At Xanadu, we have a lot of returning guests who have booked with us previously. They've used the previous booking engine and they've used the booking engine plugged into Bookinglayer. And they have shared their opinion that now booking process is much easier, much more clear. Information is presented in a better manner, which also has an impact on conversion rates. I feel Bookinglayer is one of very few platforms that have been created specifically for businesses like ours, so surf and yoga businesses, which means Bookinglayer understands our needs and continuously develops the product. This is something we haven't seen while using other platforms. Heard of Bookinglayer when we were opening the first Xanadu, which was only 6 rooms, and back in the day the cost of Bookinglayer seemed to be too high for us. So we decided to choose a platform that seemed to be much cheaper. But now, in retrospect, I can say you cannot put a price on your time, and losing information will cost you much more than what you're paying for the platform. So it's totally worth it, according to me. We see a significant impact on the bookings. We see a significant impact on the revenue coming from the upsell options that we can add to the website thanks to Bookinglayer. So I think now the cost does not seem high at all. But initially it can be daunting, so I totally understand. However, it's worth every penny. I think the first that comes to my mind is the automation, the email automation, which has been amazing. We don't have to remember to be sending out emails. Those are triggered automatically and the guest feels like they are prepared for the stay. All the information is shared accordingly to the timeline. So that would be probably our favorite feature. So once we decided to go with Bookinglayer, I think that the biggest feeling was a feeling of relief for us, and I'm not really joking. It took us only 5 days to set up the new systems, and the continuous question in my head was, why didn't we do it earlier? We had so many frustrations related to having multiple platforms, and once we took the leap of faith, we never looked back, to be honest. I would totally recommend Bookinglayer. We've already recommended it to multiple businesses. I would say if you want to save time, increase your revenue, and just be able to manage the business from one place, this is definitely a platform for you. If you don't want to spend too much time in Excel sheets and losing information, this is definitely the platform I would recommend. We are truly benefiting from it. That's why I'm here sitting through the video, because it has changed our lives, and for a year, my mistake, I shouldn't have agreed to it, but my business partner was suggested we do a custom dashboard. And you know how it goes. Every IT specialist will tell you that they can create whatever you need, but with zero understanding of a hotel business, we just ended up with a system that was unusable. And at some point I just pulled the plug mid-project. I said, okay, that's it. You're not touching anymore. I'm moving to a different platform. And literally Javi was available a week after I reached out to him. So within 2 weeks from taking the decision, we were already on Bookinglayer. And I was like, whoa, we've lost 1 year.